1974, I was 13 years old and Marantz came out with this speaker, the Marantz Imperial 7G, an impressive speaker with its 12-inch woofer. So, in the back it had something special. In the back it had these switches, yes. This is the switch for the mid. You could put it on high, medium or low. And the same switch was for the tweeter. You could put it on high, mid, low. So I never understand what this meant for the sound, but okay, I will test this thing just on mid, and as you can see, every speaker had its own serial number. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, back to the front. When I bought these speakers, I was very happy because, not because they are good speakers, I knew they didn't sound that good. You see the speaker very often in the market, but you never have to be careful with the foam. You never see the speaker with its front, with its complete front. Look how beautiful this is. A lot of guys from 50 and above will remember this fronts. And this was the face of the Marantz speaker. Nowadays you can buy this same speaker. Yes, as you can see, this thing is original. It has the original bass woofer. The mids needs to have new sides because they are dried up, and the highs are still good. And it have this hole, so it is indirectly. Let me see what's inside. Well, as you can see, this material, okay, and well, the woofer is still good. As you can see, it don't have any problems after 30 years. No, 40 years. So this speaker is 40 years old. And the woofer is still like new. But this speaker were 25 years in storage, so that's the reason why they are still looking that good. Because I often see these speakers, but I never saw one with this front, with the original front. And that's rare. I think in America, a collector will pay only for these fronts €200, because that's the value. That's the value of something what's very, 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 very rare. And okay, I will test this speaker. Because these speakers look very nice because of the big woofer. I think my speakers are impressive. But standing next to the Marantz, my speakers are so pathetic and they look so simple and small. And so these speakers were very popular in 1974, 1975, and you can guess why it was that popular. Well, just the looks. Look how impressive this thing is. And it was not that expensive. No, they cost a lot of money at that time, but not that expensive. These speakers were a big success in 1974, and the reason for the success was, of course, the looks. For vintage lovers who love their complete set, who wants a complete set, they are still sounding okay. And I think if you change the tweeters, if I own these speakers, I would keep it original. But if the tweeters are down, because that's the weak point from these speakers, well, it's if you change those tweeters in modern good tweeters, well, I think the sound will be very, very good. And well, I just checked the thing out. It's big and heavy, but it looks more heavy than it is. It's not even 10 kilogram. It's, I think, 9.5. And in comparison to my Magnat, who looks smaller, so less impressive, but my Magnat weighed about 17 kilos, so it's more massive building quality, and that's, I think, the difference between these two speakers. I think the wood is also not that thick. No, it's not that thick. But for a 1974 speaker, this thing was pretty heavy. And I remember when I was 13 years old, or 15 years old, all these years I saw these Marantzes everywhere. And especially on parties, they love to make parties with these animals because it was the disco time and you had parties everywhere. You had school parties and a lot of school parties, they used 2 or sometimes 4 of these speakers. I remember I had a school party when I was 16 years old and I had some Yamo speakers and my friend owned 2 of these. So we took his Marantz Imperial 7G speakers to complete the sound, and I remember that because of these 2 Marantz speakers the sound became perfect and it had enough power to party with 250 people. So this speaker connected to the right receiver, the right amplifier, well, they make a good strong sound, but they are not impressive with the sound dynamic as my magnets are. So I hope I informed you well about these wonderful looking vintage speakers from Marantz. It's a real collector's item, and if you are over 50, 55 years old, you have to remember these speakers. You have to. Well, just try to find these speakers with these original fronts. You won't find them. It's impossible. It's the first time I found 2 speakers with 2 perfect, good shaped fronts like this. Perfect. So this was me, Andrew from the Netherlands, taking you back 40 years in time with this wonderful Marantz Imperial 7G speakers. If you are already a member of my channel, please put your thumbs up if you like this video. If you're not a member, please subscribe on my channel. And for now I say bye bye.